I don't know about you, but personally, I feel like I'll start using a new model, so ChatGPT, Claude, whatever it might be, and then it seems to get worse and worse as time goes on. I've seen other people mention this too, and they blame the model. They say 5.5 is getting worse, or 4.7 is getting worse, or a new model comes out and the benchmarks are incredible, but your own personal usage just doesn't feel like it's that much different or even better at all. Well, I'm here to tell you that in the vast majority of cases, it's not because of the model. See, AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude, they operate as agents, and agents have what's called a harness. And this is really what keeps everything together. Without a good agent harness, you don't really have a good agent experience at all. This is the best visual that I can find. I should probably make my own because there's some things I just don't love about it, but I think this helps explain what it is. Look, LLM, that goes in middle. Everything wraps around the LLM. That's the harness. That's why it's called the harness. And you can see right there, you have third-party tools. This is like my Gmail being connected to ChatGPT. This might be Claude connecting to a CRM that you use. Then you have skills. Skills are like prompts, and there are files that have different tools and prompts and things that your LLM would want to use. Then you have sub-agents. You have loop control, context loading, RAG, system prompts, code sandbox. You get the idea. There's all of these things that wrap around. A lot of these are controlled by software. Like you hard code these things in. Some of them aren't, some of them are more agentic. Like you can have agentic RAG, for example, where the LLM will choose to do something in the RAG database, and then you have a separate agent that's responsible for searching and finding the right thing in the RAG database. But a lot of this stuff is, they're dials that we move up and we move down. Here's where it gets tricky. When Anthropic comes out with a new model, when OpenAI comes out with a new model, and over time they try to improve the model's performance, they're not rerunning the whole model, retraining and coming out with a whole new model, and that's the only way they can improve the experience. No, they can improve the experience by improving the harness, and they'll spend time improving the harnesses. So for example, one of the things that they'll do is they'll tweak the safety guardrails. That's part of the harness, and before an output goes to the user, it'll go through a check around safety and guardrails. These are the types of things that happen. And when you feel like a model is completely degraded and is not working nearly as well as it used to work, it's most likely because they are tweaking parts of the harnesses. Now, at the level of Anthropic and OpenAI, you'd think they do a lot of testing before they run those things out, but this matters if you're building your own agents too, that if you're going down the path where you're building your own agent harnesses, because you need to understand that every tweak you make to the harness has a big impact on how the LLM reasons and uses those tools and what challenges it runs into and how it overcomes those challenges, which completely changes the outputs.